Strong words today from Ukraine's president visiting Utah and painting a sobering picture of his country's fight for survival. Utah leaders stood with President Volodymyr Zelenskyy as he urged more support for Ukraine's fight against Russia. News specialist Daniel Woodruff joins us live with the story. Daniel?
Yeah, Deanie, really quite an event here today. Ukraine's president spoke just briefly, but his speech was packed and it earned a rousing reception. When Governor Spencer Cox introduced Ukraine's president, he drew a line in the sand.
Sometimes it's hard to tell who the good guys and the bad guys are. This is not one of those times.
Cox and a ballroom packed with people warmly welcomed President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, who spoke about his country's struggle against Russia.
This is one of the most transparent battles between good and evil of our time.
Zelenskyy called out Russia's recent bombing of a children's hospital. He also thanked Utah and the U.S. for support he says is critical in this war.
Evil must always lose.
Victoria Olsen, from Ukraine but now living in Utah, says she cried as Zelenskyy spoke. Yulia Pilipenko was also touched.
Most of all, I feel proud of my country.
Zelenskyy also joined Utah leaders as they formalized a sister state relationship with Ukraine's Kyiv region. Support for Ukraine has become a political hot potato. Utah Senator Mike Lee among those vocally opposing sending more resources there. State leaders today said there's room for discussion on that, but not on what this war is about.
This is clearly a fight against good and evil.
Allowing Ukraine to be taken over by Russia would be one of the worst things to happen, not just for the United States, but for the world.
The Ukrainian president's speech came as part of the National Governors Association meetings held here in Salt Lake City. President Zelenskyy today also meeting with leaders of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and some members of Utah's congressional delegation. Daniel Woodruff, live at 5.